Hello everybody, I'm Alex Weaver here in Studio 3 with Zach, Jessica, and Jonathan from NASCAR.com previewing this 2019 season. Let's talk bow ties. Chevrolet Camp struggled last year with the Camaro, but it's now their second year testing. They filled it out. They know what to expect. Austin Dillon, Chase Elliott were the only two drivers that won last year. What can we expect from Chevrolet this season?
I mean, when you talk about Chevrolet in terms of wins, yes, Chase Elliott carried the banner for them last year, taking 3 of those wins. But, you know, somebody that we didn't talk about, Kyle Larson. He didn't get a win last year. He struggled in that area, but he was able to get 12 top 5 finishes last year without a win, which tells me that he's this close to getting back to victory lane. So I think having another year with that Camaro and having another year just to work out those kinks is going to help the 42 team. So I think we'll see Kyle Larson get back to victory lane in 2019.
Now Jessica, you were out in Vegas for that first test. Who benefits the most from this new aero package for the Chevy Camp?
We talked to a lot of Chevrolet drivers when we were out there, and a lot of them had some good things to say about the package, and we saw a lot of them when we looked at the speed charts were running well. You know, you had Austin Dillon was running pretty well, Bubba Wallace had some speed out there, and then we talked to Jimmie Johnson, and he was pretty fast there, and he talked about having a little bit more speed and maybe a little bit more optimism heading into 2019 after their rough year last year. So we could see some improvements from all of those guys with the new package.
I think there will be a leveling of the playing field that comes with this rules package, but like you mentioned, Jimmie Johnson showing speed, but you know, there's also a little bit of attitude with him too coming into this new year, and he's already shown, you know, he is far from done. So I think with a new crew chief, a new outlook, I think he's going to be one of the ones to watch from the Chevy group.
I think you have to look back at the recent history in the Xfinity Series and guys who've run really well there. William Byron, Xfinity Series champion. Chase Elliott, Xfinity Series champion. Austin Dillon, Xfinity Series champion. And oh, by the way, 83 wants to be the first guy to win championships in all 3 series, so I think that's motivation for those guys and maybe a good omen for those guys. But at the end of the day, the way that they finished out the year last year, I think Chase Elliott has got to be your guy in that camp that you hang your hat on. I think he's going to win more than any of those Chevy guys.
All right, well, a rebound year needed for the Chevy Camp. We will see how they do this 2019 season starting on February 17th. It's the Daytona 500, 2:30 p.m. on Fox.